Oh, hello. I've managed to break my signature glasses. I can't begin to describe how utterly sad that makes me. Now I'm eating an egg. What follows is the final episode of The Ultimate Mixtape, which was the radio show I did with my brother. This last episode actually went on air, 6 months ago, something like that. I just forgot to put it on YouTube in archive form, so here it is. Looking back over the previous episodes that I did upload to YouTube, I get the impression you guys didn't really enjoy it as much as we did making it. The listening/viewing statistics are quite far down, so I don't know, it is what it is. It reminded me of, messing around with my brother with cassettes and doing our own radio shows in our bedroom. Except this time around, someone was stupid enough to give us a whole studio and broadcasting license. So, I don't know, we had fun making it. We're thinking, because we miss it, of returning the show and conducting it over Skype and uploading it to YouTube. If you guys really hated it that much, give this video a thumbs down. I'll get the message, it's fine. If you're one of the few that did enjoy the show, give it a thumbs up. Or if you can think of ways to improve it, or would like to see it on a different channel to this, anything like that, obviously leave a comment. Finally, if we do go ahead and make the show purely just to amuse ourselves, don't worry, it won't impact on the rest of the kind of videos that I do here. It's not going to take up any real schedule time or recording, so you won't see other things like Minecraft or whatever replaced as a result of it. Anyway, enough waffle. The Ultimate Mixtape!
I got so drunk on Saturday night that I nailed a duvet to the wall.
Do you remember doing it?
Vaguely. It wasn't even my duvet or my wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll hit record.
So the people listening on Catch Up get all this little preamble, don't they, before we actually go live on air?
Probably tell them what the preamble is, really.
I don't know what the preamble is.
Well, we were just saying, we were just preparing for the show, and we just said, Gladiators ready, and Zeke kindly informed me that the intro music for every show is called Future Gladiators.
By Kevin MacLeod.
Kevin MacLeod.
Kindly licensed to us on Creative Commons license, I think.
Thanks, Kevin.
Cheers, Kev.
Cheers. Kev. Right, well, we're about to go on now, so.
Excellent. I'm excited.
I'm also excited. Have you got everything lined up?
Yeah.
Good as it's going to get, I suppose.
Usually is.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
All right. Thumbs up when we're live.
Well.
Good evening and hello everyone listening at home. Welcome to the Ultimate Mixtape here on Radio Black Frog, the internet's best ever radio station. I think that's safe to say. My name's Zeke and I'm joined here by Graham. Graham, how's it going?
Not too bad, but we have a lot of news to share on this show, don't we?
We do. Firstly,
yes.
you were bitching and whining all the way over here. What's wrong with you, boy?
I'm alright. I've just had a really busy weekend. It's been quite stressful. I'm sure a lot of the other musicians would probably agree in the local area. It's been hectic, to say the least. Also, this is Zeke's last ever Ultimate Mixtape show. So really, this is a matter of, goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
I'm going to be waving you off. And
are you quite sad about that?
Of course I'm quite sad. Naturally I'm not exactly...
Yeah.
Let's enjoy a bit of a delve for Zeke, yeah?
Yeah. You'll be alright, mate. You'll be alright. I assume the show's still carrying on. What's going to happen after I go?
I'm just glad that we can see this.
What's happening afterwards?
What, after the show tonight?
Yeah, well, in the future, for future episodes and things.
Right. Well, I'm going to invite some of the other local musicians to come down. I'm going to pick 6 tracks out,
cool.
And I'm going to get their views on it. We're going to actively encourage everybody at home, as they have been already, to tweet in or message us and let us know what they think of the tracks. But we're going to get some feedback from other professionals in the industry.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah,
maybe I'll dial on in via Skype or something if we can get the techniques worked out on that front.
It's alright, I'll call you.
Oh, I'm being booted out of my own show. I don't believe this. Shocking.
I'll call you if we need you.
Have your people call my people.
I will, and then the people can talk about you.
Yeah. But as always, we always welcome feedback into the show, whether I'm here or not. So you can tweet on in using the hashtag UMT. We always want to know what you think about the indie artists that we play during the show and which you think should end up on the Ultimate Mixtape. Last time round, which was a couple of weeks ago, we settled on High Tide, didn't we?
We did. King Leo, a fantastic track.
Excellent
Absolutely
track.
amazing production, and the musicianship was top-notch. Could not fault it.
So definitely check those guys out. What have you got lined up for us this week?
Well, I've got a few. They're more well-known artists,
Okay.
I think is a fair comment to say. Perhaps you might have heard of some of them. Perhaps you might not have done as well. But yeah, we're going to be playing a few chilled-out tunes, but quite well-known.
Well, you might be. I've got angry stuff.
Oh, do you?
No, not really.
Like Adele.
Yeah. Oh, Slipknot's new song's out though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, have you heard it?
I can't say I have, no.
It's called The Negative One. Maybe I'll play it later as a little sending off treat to myself.
Sounds pretty angry.
It does sound pretty angry.
Yeah. Well, you could happily line that up in one of your tracks if you so wish.
Could do. I've got 3 brilliant indie artists picked out.
Oh, cracking. Well, before we begin, I have a couple of announcements to make.
Ooh, I love a good announcement.
Yeah, it's for some fantastic events locally. First off, it's Saturday, 30th of August.
The Saturdays are playing.
No.
Oh,
Well, there might be. I don't know.
oh, excellent.
Should tweet them on the show. I'll just give them a bell.
Call the people.
Yeah, call the people. But no, on the 30th, which is this Saturday, please do get involved with Hurst Pride. It's at Cassiobury Park in Watford. And there's going to be some live music. We're going to be treated to some Tom Craven, Dodo Bones, Tie Top Boom, Swoon Shana Piranha,
Oh, excellent.
and Shadow Strike. And it's essentially Watford's answer to Gay Pride. Obviously, it's a public event.
You'll
so
be down
everybody's
there
welcome.
with your
I'll be on
tight little short
main
shorts
stage.
on.
Main stage, mate. Get,
Yeah.
get the golden thong out again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, we have Matt Edwards. He's a fantastic
Matt.
blues artist. Have you
Yeah.
heard Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing the Yeknod Bike Rally over at Oxford.
Yeknod Bike Rally.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's spelled backwards.
Donkey.
Donkey. Yeah.
Maybe it is.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up.
That
What's
was
Oxford backwards? Drofkso.
So.
Sounds like somewhere near Mordor. Let's play a song.
Yeah, sure. What have you got lined up?
Oh, can I go first?
Of course you can.
As it's my last week.
Yeah, go on then.
I've got for you a chap called Billy Lockett.
Okay.
You may have heard of Billy Lockett because he is really on the up. He's opened for such artists as Katie Tunstall.
Oh, really?
And who else? Lana Del Rey as well.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's opening for some really big acts, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll agree after you hear this song that he's going to go all the way.
I'm looking forward to it.
This song is called Old Man, and it really kicks in around the middle, so stick around.
Amazing.
Brittle bones and tired mind, you're in a wiser world still so alive. At 75, hear me out, I'm looking for advice, 'cause I'm a little lost inside. A wrinkled face I read between the lines. Can you tell me what to do? 'Cause I'm 22, hear me out, I'm looking for advice, 'cause I'm a little lost inside. I'm a little lost, so old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from an old man telling me what to do. Can we reverse the clock and go back to when you were my age? The good old days, so come on, old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from you. Disregard the things she says, cold man. But now I know we grow with age, souls change, hear me out. I'm looking for advice, 'cause I'm a little lost inside. I know, and I'm looking for advice, 'cause I'm a little lost inside. So come on, old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from an old man telling me what to do. Can we reverse the clock and go back to when you were my age? The good old days, so come on, old man, teach me a thing from you. I've got no regrets, only memories. And you've got no regrets, only memories. So come on, old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from an old man telling me what to do. I could learn a lot from an old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from an old man telling me what to do. Can we reverse the clock and go back to when you were my age, the good old days? So come on, old man, teach me a thing or two. I could learn a lot from you.
Old Man by Billy Lockett here on The Ultimate Mixtape, the best radio show that I have ever come up with.
You know what, though? Based on that track, I'd say it is pretty ultimate.
It is pretty good,
What
isn't
a
it?
smooth voice that man had.
Good start to the show.
Absolutely incredible. That's going to take some topping, but I think I've got some tunes up my sleeve that you're going to like.
Oh, I'm sure you will. You never disappoint.
But before we do anything of the sort, tell us a little bit about where you're going and what you're doing.
Yeah, so unfortunately, not unfortunate, I'm looking forward to it. I'm moving down to Devon.
Yeah, whereabouts? It's a
moving-
big place. It's like saying, let's meet up in Spain.
It's not a big place, it's a tiny place.
Well-
It's Dawlish. There's only about 10,000 people there. Those of you in the
Yeah.
UK will recognise it for being the place that got absolutely battered by the ocean and
Yeah.
half the train line fell into the sea. So
Yeah.
I figured that's the place for me.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, risking fate going down there, tempting the gods, Neptune. So yeah, I just figured that would be a really dangerous place to go.
Here on the Ultimate Mixtape, we do like to challenge Greek gods. If any Greek gods are listening in, please do strike Zeke down with a bolt of lightning. Thank you, Zeus.
Or just tweet on in #UMT.
Or strike him with lightning. That'd be much more fun.
Just tweet on in.
But yes, well, I'm sure everybody at home listening in wishes you the best.
Oh, thank
with
you.
your move.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, we'd love to get you in for a cameo again.
Oh yeah,
Cameo.
I mean the next time I'm up, if days coincide, I'll definitely pop on in. But yeah, in fact, you know what? I would actually quite like to dedicate this episode of the Ultimate Mixtape to Julia, my darling wife. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks, and I'm really missing her. And there's only so much like kebab a man can eat sitting in a room on his own. I thought I was really going to look forward to kind of having a couple of weeks. Just me, just lad time, bachelor life kind of thing. I've been miserable. I've not enjoyed it at all.
Mate, whatever points you just won with your wife, the point at which you just said, I thought I was going to enjoy her being away, it's probably just knocked those
Well, you know,
points and then
everyone
some off.
likes a little bit of me time, though, don't they?
Yeah, sure, but you don't normally tell your significant other, I'm looking forward to you going away.
She's not listening, I don't think. She's working.
Good for you.
You can listen again on catch up at www.radioblackfrog.co.uk. Unless your name is Julia. Yeah.
Oh, we should also possibly add, Zeke did send out a little tweet at 7:48 saying we're going on air in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that you didn't know about one of the hosts at Radio Black Frog is that he can't tell the time. He was actually meant to be in Dawlish about a week ago, but got confused between his Tuesdays and Saturdays. But yes, we're going to miss you very, very sincerely.
I'm going to miss doing it. It's been really good fun, and thanks to everyone that's tuned in and listened over the past few weeks and listened on catch up. So yeah, it has been good fun, and I wish you all continued success with the show.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to try and continue it. Actually, if anybody's listening in at home and you do have some tracks that you'd like to send in, please do fire them over to me at Raving Wild on Twitter.
Do it.
Seeing as Iron Man mode is no longer going to be.
Do it now.
Do it now. Send your track, yeah.
It's not a tumor.
But yeah, please do send them in. Don't consider this the end of the show because I will be listening out. So
you
yes,
guys
do
look after him. That's your job. Send him in your tracks and then get to the chopper.
But I might be inviting some other local musicians onto the show to co-host and guest appear.
That'd be cool.
Yes, there's a few that have actually already been on the show that I'm probably going to invite in.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get in touch with you in due course.
Speaking of local musicians, Gary Wall of Release the Bats, they just had a new album out. And I'll tell you what, he is an utter bastard.
Why?
He nominated me. I've been Ice Bucket challenged.
Oh, really?
Yes. So,
Ooh.
Cheers, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
Have you done your Ice Bucket challenge?
Yes, I did. Some of you may be aware that they're calling me the Dance Commander. You might have seen my antics. At the
No
Harrow.
one calls him the Dance Commander. He
do.
calls himself that.
No.
And
people have been
Mum
calling me that.
sews that into his jeans, just like a little label, Dance
On the
Commander.
back pocket.
Yeah, just so he feels better when he's getting dressed in the morning. Just sets him right up for the day.
My little Dance Commander. Have a nice day.
No, sorry, go on.
Mum.
So they're calling you the Dance Commander. You
Yes,
can
I am.
throw some shapes.
No,
I'll say that
I like
about
to
you.
think I can throw some shapes. I throw irregular shapes enthusiastically, which sometimes leads to the illusion that I know what I'm doing up until the point that I then start tripping over things, which didn't happen. However, I did my Ice Bucket Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Asked the two ladies at the bar, Beth and Beth. I refer to them as Beth now, both of them collectively. They threw... It was a total of 7 buckets of iced water
7
over me while I was
buckets?
dancing. Yeah, because my moves were so hot.
Are we talking proper buckets of ice?
Yeah. Like, we've got an ice machine at work as well, so the ice is infinite. We thought we'd make the most of that. But yeah, actually, somebody... I'm not going to name names.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody unfriended me on Facebook for posting an Ice Bucket Challenge.
What?
On the basis... Yeah, on the basis that the third world, in many areas, don't have a supply of water. But...
Oh, come on! He didn't!
well, I'm not going to name names, like I said. But regardless, I looked through, and prior to that particular little notice, they'd given absolutely no support to supplying the third world or other areas with water, which makes me think, hang on a
Don't
second, you
believe
have
it.
absolutely no right to get offended with me. Okay?
No, of
You've
course
done
not.
nothing to support their cause.
Of course not. And you having a bucket of water thrown over you doesn't deprive someone else of a bucket of water. Had you not done the Ice Bucket Challenge, 7 buckets of ice water wouldn't have magically arrived in Africa.
No, it's not a finite resource, is it?
No, and neither's charity.
No.
You know.
It's ridiculous. That's actually partly what got me in my funk. Now, I don't often rant at home, ladies and gentlemen, but the next person to unfriend somebody else on any social media that I see, I'll be throwing a bucket of ice water over you.
But if you unfriended everyone on Facebook at the moment who did the Ice Bucket Challenge, you would not have any friends on Facebook.
No. Regardless, it's a good cause.
I know!
It's just madness. I think
Oh,
people
I'm
just-
annoyed by that. And
Yeah.
It didn't even happen to me.
It's just the fact of the matter is, ladies and gents, that it is a disease that needs addressing.
It is.
So there is absolutely no reason for you to get irate over it.
This says the man who spent 5 minutes screaming into the mic.
Yeah, but I was given reason to.
Yes.
You were not. You just had to watch me get some water over my head, which should really have been a comical thing.
And he didn't have to. No one made him click.
No.
So
Regardless. Anyway, I'm going to play a tune for you. Something a bit
Yes.
chilled out, I think.
I think
It's
that's a
probably
good idea. Yeah.
Now, this one is from an acquaintance of mine.
Ooh,
And
okay.
his name is Eric Mongrain. He's over in Canada. And
Eric
he's one of the most
Mongrain.
fantastic guitarists I know of.
Yeah, I'll second that, actually.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of a better guitarist.
Let's have a little listen.
Yeah, let's do that. This is Eric Mongrain. And this track is called The Silent Fool.
Absolutely gifted.
Here we go.
Eric Mongrain here on the Ultimate Mixtape. What was that song called, Graham?
That was The Silent Fool.
The Silent Fool. That guy.
That's something else, isn't he?
He really is. And you kind of lose a little bit of it just listening to the audio. If you go on YouTube and look up Eric Mongrain, I tell you what, his playing is just mesmerising.
It really is.
He does this thing where he just plays with the guitar lying down, doesn't he? And he just air taps stuff like that.
It's called lap tapping. He
Oh, yeah.
He developed the technique himself.
Right.
And he literally lays it across his lap. He has one knee elevated, so he has the neck of the guitar over that knee.
Mm-hmm.
And he just hits the harmonics and he's whacking it and he's making loads of different... he's awesome. He's awesome.
Have you ever been slapped by your girlfriend when you go back of an evening and she goes, "Why are you late?" "Oh, I've just been lap tapping."
Don't normally make a point of my lap tapping.
No.
Really.
Sure.
But yeah, no, he's absolutely fantastic. Do check him out. You can catch him on YouTube, and like Zeke said, it's definitely something to watch.
Yes, yeah.
Just as much a showman as anything else. So.
Yeah, mesmerising. Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you think of it, actually? You know, tweet on it.
Yeah,
Hashtag UMT as always. So.
Yeah, or message us on facebook.com/The Ultimate Mixtape.
Or you can get us directly. I'm at Iron Man Mode on Twitter.
And I'm at Raving Wild.
There we go. How's music going?
Oh yeah, very well. Got signed recently.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Can you talk much about that at this stage, or not?
Well, I can. It's a subsidiary of another company. We called it Chorus Records. Chorus being a form of satire.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've named it that. We'll be looking to get some festivals in very soon, but I can't say too much with regards to that.
Oh, can you tell me after the show?
Yeah, we'll do. But
Okay.
so it's all good news. At the moment, I'm just keeping an eye out on other artists as well. So all the more reason for you to send your work in to me, because I'd really like to have a listen, and I'm going to be keeping an eye out on a certain number of people.
Just to clarify, you've set your own label up, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, with obviously the help and backing of somebody else who I also can't mention, really,
Okay.
at this point.
But between you and this other person, how did this come about?
A lot of Grey Goose vodka
Right.
and sake. Have you ever had sake?
I hate it. Yeah, I had it not too long ago for the first time in an actual Japanese restaurant. I thought it was horrible.
Oh, you really didn't like it?
Yeah, it was too sweet. Way too sweet.
I mean, it definitely takes some adjusting to, like having a hot alcoholic beverage that is purely alcohol.
I think you were drinking it just for the sake of it.
Oh.
I got so drunk on Saturday night that I nailed a duvet to the wall.
Do you remember doing it?
Vaguely. I don't really remember the logic behind it, but
There must have been something.
yeah, there was. It was strange, really, but it got the job done. So
What was the logic? You said that you vaguely remember it. What was the initial purpose beyond that?
I don't know. It was something to do with. No, I don't really remember.
No?
I remember there being a good reason. I'm just not entirely sure what the reason was. But it was like, it wasn't even my duvet or my wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So no, it was all right. It was with consent. I didn't just go around someone's house and just nail their duvet to a wall. Well, I did. That's exactly what I did. But they were okay by it. They thought it was an awesome idea.
Was it by any chance Russell?
How did you guess?
How wouldn't it have been Russell?
We are the worst influence on each other ever. Definite.
Actually, to be fair, it's not the first time that I've seen you do something rather strange while drunk.
Where's
Here's a
this
little
going?
story. No, it's not like massively embarrassing. It's just quite amusing, really.
Let's play another track and let's catch up on this story when we get back.
Okay, all right. Okay, so tell us what you've got in mind.
Actually, it's not something that I had in mind. It's something that one of our listeners had in mind.
Oh, really? Who was that?
It was Carol.
Oh, really?
Yes, last time round when I was going to be doing it solo when you weren't here, but I never did for whatever reason. I was too busy nailing duvets to walls. She tweeted in a request.
Oh, okay.
I think you're going to like these guys. This is One Man Revival with their song In the End.
Oh, curious.
Just thinking of all the nights we shared, running through these crowds. through. I see myself in you. Your fake confidence will only come and haunt you in the end. So I say, so I
One-man revival in the end here on Radio Black Frog.
I thought that was a fantastic musicianship.
It was alright, wasn't it?
I actually really liked. Good shout, Carol. I really liked the alternation in the verses between the guitar riff and the bass line. There was there was like several parts where the guitar was playing and then it covered with the bass in the break, and that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah, really talented young lads. They're on YouTube as a good place to catch them. One-man
really?
revival, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah, they
fair
had a
enough.
music video and everything. It was rather good.
Oh, yeah, no, well, I saw that, but for everybody at home, yeah, do check them out. The video was quite good.
Definitely. What did you think of that? Tweet on in, #UMT.
Let us know what you think.
Absolutely. So, Drunken Zeke story.
Oh, yes.
The second one of the evening.
Let's further this conversation then. I can't wait to tell everybody about this.
I'm worried about what you're going to say.
So, it was the night before your wedding, and
all through the house.
No, yeah, you were rather drunk.
I didn't
think-
get too drunk the night before my wedding.
Yeah, you did.
I
Let me elaborate on the
Okay,
story,
go
and
for
that'll help you understand just how drunk you were. So you said to me you were getting a little
Oh,
bit
I've
pranged
just-
out,
I know
and
what you're gonna say. Yeah.
yeah, and you went and you said to me, Graham, I'm going to sort the sofa bed out upstairs. Because
I was
you need
really
some medicine."
stressed
You were
and-
stressed out. I was
Yeah.
trying to chill you out. I thought getting you drunk would be a great idea, and not the case. Anyway, so you said, Graham, I'm going to sort out the sofa bed. I was like, all right, fine. You do what you need to do. And
Graham
I
was
went
staying
upstairs.
over the night before the wedding, just to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yeah. So you went upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You were gone for about 15 minutes, and I thought, wonder what he's up to. I'll give him a little while longer. He's probably just having a moment.
Yeah.
Half an hour passed, and I thought, something's not quite right here. So I went up the stairs, finally got to the floor in which the sofa bed was situated, and Zeke was on his knees, sofa bed not dissembled, nothing even taken off the sofa.
I don't know even like taking the cushions off or anything.
No. All you did was turn around, look me in the eyes, and said, "How long have I been here?"
Yeah. I think I got you to sort the sofa bed out in the end, didn't I?
I just slept on the sofa.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I hate that thing. It's really well, it's probably not that complicated.
it's really not.
I always, if ever I've got guests staying around, I always make them do it, which is so inhospitable.
Well, I don't know. If you can't do it, then that's probably less hospitable
Sure.
to disappear for an hour.
I will, however, return fire with another anecdote of that same evening. We were in the kitchen. Graham turns to me. So we're in my house, staying
don't
over
actually
night
remember
before the
this,
wedding.
right.
Graham's my best man. Staying over night before the wedding. I can't believe I'm saying this on air.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it rude?
No.
Okay, all right.
He turns to me in the kitchen and he's like, "So how are you feeling?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, a little nervous, a little stressed, but it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, looking forward to seeing Julia tomorrow because she was obviously staying at the venue." Graham turns to me and says, "Do you want me to sleep in your bed tonight?" I'm like, no, you're on the
yeah.
sofa bed tonight." He went, No, do you want me to stay in your bed with you? It's like, I'm sorry, what? He goes, just to, it must be weird, like not Julia not being here. Then just so it feels a bit more familiar for you, someone else in the bed. I'm like, dude, no. Just no.
Imagine if you'd got wandering hands in the night. I suppose I didn't really think about that. I just
Just-
thought you might be lonely.
You didn't think about anything. What the hell was that for a suggestion?
Well, we're both drunk. At least I could take apart a sofa bed.
That's just in case I get scared in the middle of the night.
I'm not scared, but I thought you might want somebody
I'm
to
a
talk to
dog
when you're
on November the
asleep.
5th. No, I didn't want to talk to in my sleep.
Well, not in your sleep, because I mean, I just thought you might be a little bit.
Mentalist.
Not really. I just thought you might be a bit lonely.
Well, if Jules been away for 2 weeks. I haven't asked anyone else to stay in the bed with me in case I get scared or unnerved.
Right. Yeah, all right.
If I wake up in the middle of the night and Jules isn't there, but I know about it, it's cool. I don't go.
No, I know.
I nearly made a joke about Oscar Pistorius there, which would have been in terrible taste.
Oh, I think we can all guess what that was. Right.
Let's crack on.
Yeah, changing subject. I'm going to play you another song now.
Please do.
Swiftly. Right, okay, so one of these bands that you do know. Actually, you know both of them, but I'm going to play the one that I think people will probably know more at home.
Right.
They've started making a reappearance. A reappearance?
Have they indeed? Okay.
Fairly recently, but I think they're unsigned at the moment, which is why I'm playing them.
Sweet.
They're called My Vitriol. And
One of my favourite bands.
Right.
Yeah.
And I found a acoustic version of one of their more well-known songs, which is really quite cool.
What's the song called?
It's called Always Your Way.
Excellent.
All right, let's give it a listen.
Oh, I love this version as well.
Another day is gone. Some other time maybe I come on, step into the sun. A little time ago, I didn't want to see us falling out, but everything has gone. I wish I could. Sometimes I wish I would. Talking to the walls, and I guess it seems that all the weight is gone and everything is now. And in my broken jar, all that remains is watered down, and I'm starting to drown. I wish I could. Sometimes I wish I would.
And that
was
and
My Vitriol was
such an idiot. Oh no!
Just before the song finished, I went, "You can do the link for this bit."
Yeah.
I did it just so I could do that.
That was really good of you. Thank you. You know, I'm going to actually do it.
Go on.
The problem is, there's not going to be another show afterwards with which I can return said hijinks. Yeah, that was My Vitriol. That was Always Your Way. I can't wait that I'm doing this show solo. No, that was actually My Vitriol, Always Your Way. That was the live acoustic version. That was from their album Fine Lines.
Came out in 2001, that album.
Yeah, quite a long time ago. But they're kind of making as I said, a re-emergence.
Yeah.
They're releasing another album later on in this year, I believe you said, didn't you?
I did, yeah. No, I was just looking up on Wikipedia, because that's one of those bands that I keep coming back to every now and then, going, I wonder what they're doing now, Because they do play shows like every once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And we've all been waiting for this like second follow-up album for, 13 years now.
Yeah.
And apparently they've got new material coming out this year, so that'll be good.
Fantastic. I do believe they played Download. It was either Download or it was Reading a little while ago, actually, not too long ago. So it's quite interesting to see how the band's longevity has actually continued.
They're a cult favourite, though.
They really are. Yeah, they really are.
But there were a lot of bands around that time, like 2001, 2002, that came out, did one stellar album, did loads of great shows and stuff like that, and then never did a follow-up.
Yeah.
It's like Glassjaw, although they did 2 albums. The second one was a bit disappointing, but then they never did anything else.
I never heard the second one.
It was mediocre.
Yeah. That's a shame.
But they had so much potential. They needed to do a third one, and it just never really happened. So.
Yeah, what happened with them? Do you know?
Oh, they still keep talking about releasing another album and stuff, but it's gone to the point where it's really annoying everyone, like all the fans, because they keep saying, right, there's definitely going to be a new album or a new single or whatever in the next few months, and then nothing ever happens, and then they make excuses and stuff. But apparently they got really shafted by Roadrunner Records.
Oh, really?
There is not a lot of love between those two people.
Oh, bless. Oh, they're downstairs, actually, by the sound of it.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, yeah.
Recording new material coming out next month.
Actually, I should probably direct everybody's attention to the Dan Blaze radio show tomorrow. It's at 8:30 till 10. That's every Wednesday. And we also have Sunday Night Live between 8 and 9.
That's always a good laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always cracking. Paul's a fantastic host. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Paul for organising Hobble Off the Cobble this year. Fantastic job there, among other people as well, of course. But yeah, Paul, thank you very much.
How was Hobble on and off the cobbles in Aylesbury this year?
Both were wonderful. As you probably heard, Top Loader played.
Yeah, they did. Did you see them play?
I didn't, unfortunately, because I was running another festival myself. So, apparently they were fantastic. All the bands that played were absolutely phenomenal, on point. Yeah. Including all the local bands as well. So, yeah, it was a really good turnout.
It always is. Sadly, I didn't manage to make it down for it this time round.
Yeah,
but,
of course. You've been busy. Well, you probably won't be able to make it down again, will you?
Possibly not. Yeah. I'm next up. October. Halloween is the next time I'm over this way.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay, fair enough. Well, are you having any goodbye drinks or anything? Is there anything you'd like to
I'm coming to your launch party.
Oh, yeah?
Your EP launch party on Friday evening.
Oh, thank you.
Which is... Are you announcing that? Is that being advertised?
Well, I wasn't going to specifically, but...
I apologise.
It's all right. It's not a problem.
Cat is out the bag.
No, it's fine. Well, my new record label has... we'll be presenting my EP launch party. We will have... writers from The National Student. We'll have some photography by Swale Photography and Tom Pullen, who's recently been over to Ethiopia to do a photo shoot over there and raise awareness for the blind.
Excellent work.
Yeah, fantastic chap. Everybody's doing some great work. But yeah, so it's going to be down there. It's going to be a plethora of amazing musicians also playing and supporting. So thank you very much to those guys as well for coming down. Really appreciate it.
So anyway, your EP launch party, I'm coming to that. So I'll probably say goodbye to a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I'm going to hijack it and turn it into my leaving do.
No, crack on. It's fine.
No, it's cool. What's the new EP called?
In Solitude and Silence. I've just got the artwork through by the chap who designed the Warner Records official album.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice. What tracks are on it? Is it new material?
There's a few new songs. But I don't know. We'll kind of see what's happening here. Might be recording another one very soon as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Keep those EPs coming out, boy.
I will.
Make
eventually
the money.
have
Make
an album.
Money. Yeah.
All
just cobble together all your 15 EPs and just go.
15 EPs.
Here we go. It's a 45-track album for you.
On the subject of music, though, I don't really like talking about myself on the show musically, but...
I notice you do get a bit comfortable whenever I bring it up. I like talking about your music. It's awesome.
Well, it's not that. It's just, we can do that anytime. But, yeah. Anyway, on the subject of music,
yes.
Shall we play another track for everybody at home?
Yeah, why not? This is my final song selection for the Ultimate Mixtape, isn't it?
Oh, man. Yeah, of course it is.
Think about that. this is not as much a gift for the listeners, although it will be, but it's also a gift for you.
Really?
Because you really like this guy.
Oh.
He is one of your main influences, in fact. I would go as far to say.
Is it you?
No.
Oh. Oh.
No, let me just...
So tell me a little bit more about him. What has he done? I want to try and guess.
Well, let me just say, you'll get it instantly. He has basically been... your current guitar setup is directly influenced by his.
Oh! I think I know who it
is.
is. Yeah. All right. Come on then, announce it. Tell us who it is.
This is the Pete Box. Now, a little preface to this song. What you're about to hear is him doing this all live. And it's all just with his voice. He's, with voice and guitar, but it's all just loop pedaled and all done completely and utterly live. Everything you hear right now, just one man. That man is the Pete Box.
Yeah.
And that'll be coming up the second this thing kicks in.
Yeah. Oh, no, I really like the guy. Absolutely inspirational. Really, he started off a massive trend. Even Ed Sheeran, I believe, was slightly influenced by the Pete Box and the work that he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense thinking back on it.
Yeah, well, looping's become quite a prevalent thing these days. It's I see a lot of artists doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it takes a bit of practice, and obviously you've got to kind of work out your compositions to make sure that they all loop and tessellate. And
it blows my mind. I don't know how you guys ever do it.
Right, shall we?
Yes, I think we've got it working. Let's go for it. This is the Pete Box with Wave.
You used to find this way from me, but now you're just a thought that escaped from me. And you made a lie become your alibi. Well, you're feeling low, cause you don't know that the path that you chose isn't closed. And I'm with you side by side. And you know you feel like you don't know your special wave, and love will follow. Your whole mind is made in a special way. We share the same glow. You feel like you don't know your special wave, and love will follow. Your whole mind is made in a special way. We share the same glow. Your whole mind is made in a special way. We share the same glow. You feel like you don't know your special wave, and love will follow. Your whole mind is made in a special way. We share the same glow.
The Pete Box.
The Pete Box.
On the Ultimate Mixtape. Zeke's last ever selection.
No, man. But what a selection that was.
Thank
Seriously,
you. It's my
love the guy.
favourite song by him. But you should also look up on YouTube. He's got loads of great covers. He's got Lithium by Nirvana. That's
I've seen
that one.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Where Is My Mind? His cover of that Pixie song.
I think I have heard it, yeah.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And like I say, all of that you just heard was all just him with a loop pedal.
Yep, just chilling in his front room. Just thought, why not? Let's press some buttons and make things happen. And that's
You'll be pleased to know that he's got a new song out as of this week.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
play it tonight because it's quite long, but it's called Cherry Blossom Girl.
Did he write it?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
If it was a cover, I didn't recognise it.
All right, fair enough then. Well, I'll look into that and I'll research that. I might even play it on next week's show without
Why
you.
not? Why
in the
not?
spirit of, obviously, keeping indie music alive here at Radio Black Frog. I can't believe it.
I'm sad.
End of an
I'm
era.
sad to
I'm
be
sad
going.
also, and I will miss you thoroughly.
It's only been 5 shows, but
It has. But it's been...
they were the best 5 shows in the world!
It's been a journey.
The ultimate mixtape!
What would you do if at the end of the show I then said,
You shall not pass!
if I didn't let you go.
I'd manage. But I was watching yesterday The Desolation of Smoke.
Oh yeah, Smaug.
Smoke!
Yeah,
Get to the chopper! Get to the dragon! It's as boring as the first one.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I didn't
I
see the
thought it
first
was.
one either because I heard that it was boring.
Bored to tears, mate.
Well,
Bored
not
to
being
tears.
funny, the book was quite light-hearted in comparison to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like it was.
Yeah.
I can't see how they'd make it a drama, really, like a action, should I say, not a drama.
It was just a case of, exactly. It was just going from one plot point to the next plot point. There's very little character development or anything, like any emotional conflict going on. It's just walk, 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 walk. Something happens. Walk, 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 walk. Something happens.
Walk, 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 walk. Something happens. Walk, 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 walk.
Something happens. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my last selection, I should add.
Excellent.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, don't bother watching them if you haven't already.
Fair enough, then I'll bear that in mind. That's a shame though, because I do like Peter Jackson generally, and I really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings.
Oh
trilogy,
yeah,
so it's
don't
such
get
a
me
shame.
wrong. I'm not a hater. It's just I don't really like the new ones.
Yeah.
As it is my last ever time, probably being with you ever. I don't know if we're going to see each other after this, are we?
On Friday.
I will see each other on Friday. After
Yeah.
that, after I move to Devon, I might never see you again.
You'll see me again. It's Devon, of course I'm going to come down to visit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But
And you're there, of course.
But as it's my last time on this show, physically in person, possibly, you will indulge me one last thing.
To do what?
Skills!
I'm not. You know what? It's a good job it's your last show.
If you're not
I'll be
aware,
knocking you out of the Mars bar next week.
if you're not familiar with me and my body of work previous to
Body
this,
of work.
one thing I like to do is just throw Skittles at people while yelling Skittles. It's just a thing.
I thought that was just a thing to me.
No, I've done it to other people.
Oh, it's nice of you.
Yeah.
Nice to know you're not singling me out.
I've thrown Skittles at the cat before. Just
Really?
in the house on my own, just throwing Skittles at her and just gone, Skittles!
What did she do?
She looked really confused and a bit angry.
Yeah, I think it's a general reaction. One
Yeah.
of these days, somebody's going to punch you.
I got that on Vine. That'll be on my Twitter in a bit. So look at
you
Iron
recorded
Man
it?
mode. Oh yeah, I got it on Vine.
Oh, great. Anyway, there's something that I'd like to add before you go. Because of the fantastic work that you've done here and introducing me to some awesome new artists and everybody listening. The Harrow Acoustic Corner, which is the open mic that I host down at the Harrow, would you believe, in Aylesbury. I'm going to be doing a special show
Okay.
1 week. I haven't decided which week yet, but for everybody who's been featured on the show, I'm going to be holding a special night for you. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to invite you down to play. If you'd like to come on down, please do. You'll have your own set of an actual official set length time.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to
everybody at home and you?
Oh, right. So you're looking straight at me. I was
Yeah, I was.
thinking, well, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean for like all the musicians as well.
Oh, I see,
and the
okay.
listeners are invited to come along as well. And I will be playing. Well, you guys will be playing your own sets, and we're going to call it the Ultimate Mixtape show.
The live show.
The live show.
That would be excellent.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
That needs to happen.
At the end of every series. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so I will get in touch with everybody in due course, but please do keep an eye out. I will be messaging you and giving you some details very, very soon.
How exciting. So we'll get all the previous selections that we can find, and
Yeah,
certainly
most
the winners from each show will...
Not necessarily only the winners. I'll invite everybody down for being good sports.
I do say winners. I mean, there's no one winner from each show. It's just we pick one highlighted track in particular. They're all winners, otherwise we wouldn't be playing them, would
Well,
we?
exactly, yeah.
It'd be out of our minds to play songs that we didn't think were winners.
Exactly. So yeah, I'll be getting in touch, and we'll be doing that in light of you leaving. We're going to host it
thanks,
for
man.
Zeke.
And I won't be there. I'll be
And
in
you won't
Devon.
even be there.
And you just pop a laptop in the corner with Skype on.
Yeah.
People can like walk past and go, hello.
I'll get it hooked up to a projector, so we've got your giant head just watching the artist.
I'll get it green screened as well, so it's just a floating head staring down upon you all. That would be excellent.
Right, so I'm going to play my last selection before you leave.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if Matt's going to be listening. Mike. I don't know if Mike's going to be listening. But Mike, if you are, this one's for you. It's called Such Great Heights. I played it last night for you and your lovely lady.
Just before we go, I would like to say thank you so much to both you and everyone that listened in at home over the last 5 shows. Thanks so much for being behind it. It's been fun. It's been great fun. If you'd like to follow me, because I'll carry on existing after the show.
Oh.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm a real person. So if you want to kind of see what else I'm up to, you can follow me at IronMadMode on Twitter. And YouTube, if you go to youtube.com, Who Killed Zeke Hidden, or just type Zeke Hidden, you'll come across me.
He does funny videos. He does goods on YouTube.
I do okay. I try my best to please people.
Pretty amazing.
Kind of geeky humour, that kind of thing. If you're into that, then follow along. Oh, my Ice Bucket Challenge video will be up there later as well.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
So yeah, thanks everyone, and goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss they're perfectly aligned. And I have to speculate that God himself did make us into corresponding shapes like